I'm gonna go ahead and stand in front of the camera here for a second. So, this is the 5th time I've tried to stream. For all of you who know me, if you ever watched one of my streams before, you know I have audio problems. Up the yin-yang. All the time. It never ends. I still don't know what's going on with some things. Hopefully you're able to hear me now because I did some tests and it all appears right. It's so funny how things work and then you go back to them and then they just don't work. Even though when you left them, they weren't working. Sorry, I had to bend a little bit. This is supposed to be about Steal This Riff, where I make some riffs and you can steal them. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I'm still gonna pull up my phone here and make sure I can hear both my voice and the guitar, because that's important. I don't want to do another stream where nothing's being recorded or streamed. We can't have that! No, we can't. No, we cannot. So let's not have that. Now I gotta go find the stream real quick and make sure that we can hear some stuff. I'm just gonna play the guitar. Don't mind me. This is just a test. That's all it is. We'll get to recording the riffs here in a moment.
Scammed by a broker? Lost your money? Don't.
It's funny, these ads keep on getting me, but I'm like, they catch me off guard because I hear audio and I get excited. But then I think it's my audio, but then it's not, and then that's not cool. Okay. There we go.
Lost your money? Don't. It's funny, these ads keep on getting me, but
yes!
Like they catch me off guard because I hear audio and
Yes. Oh yeah. Now we are in business. Now I just gotta find a spot to put my phone so I can look at comments. That should have been something I did earlier. But there are a lot of moving parts here, so we do what we can do.
Yes. Oh yeah. Now we are in business. Now
I just want to see the chat here. Oh, there we are. Emily Landman, hello! How are you doing today? I hope you are doing well. Let me give you a little heart. Can I do that? Heart? Yeah. Say a hi. Can I wave here? I don't know what I can do here on the chat. I'm trying to wave to you. I'm trying to give you hearts. I'm trying to do all the things. But I will just say hello. Hopefully that's cool. All right. So we're going to be recording some riffs. I hope all is well now. Oh, there is one more thing I got to do. But you can hear the guitar. That's good. Oh, more paper! Lolo says hello. And Thug Gaming says hello. Hello, Thug Gaming. I was doing some gaming earlier as well. Enjoying the new Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadron MOBA. Play Into the Void. Wow. I actually do play Into the Void, but not on the guitar. I do vocals and I drum with my Black Sabbath band, sort of. Yes, so let me go ahead and hit the record button. Then we're gonna make some riffs! Some brand new riffs straight off the press. Never heard before. Never seen before. Never done before. Maybe. Oh. I realized one other thing. Hey, why'd my phone turn off? I was using that to look at the comments. That's messed up. Okay, Emily, shoot your question while I'm sitting here setting up. I gotta make sure the phone doesn't turn off while this is going on. Okay, I'll just let myself play. I won't pause myself. I think it's because I paused myself. The screen turned off. I'm just gonna let it play. Hopefully that doesn't interfere with anything. It shouldn't. Previously, a month ago, I would have been worried about that because streaming while watching a stream takes up extra bandwidth, and I've had sad bandwidth most of my life, but that has been changed. A couple weeks ago, we upgraded our internet, so it's not too big of an issue. This riffs for the shorts I'm making. Do you take requests? Not at this moment. That's a good question, no, Emily. At this moment, we're focusing on No, I shouldn't say I don't take requests, because I do. Just not for live stuff. Like, I'm not like those other guys who just like know every song at the back of their head. It takes me a while to go and like learn a song. And most music, to be honest, I don't even know. You tell me a popular song, there's a good chance I will not know it. My music vocabulary of bands is very small. I know like popular stuff like Black Sabbath, and I grew up on like Korn and System of a Down, new metal types of stuff. Really heavy metal, kind of underground stuff, probably stuff most people wouldn't have heard of, especially if you're not into metal. I know a lot of like, that used to be my jam, all metal stuff. But you can throw a request, but I just won't do it here. I have been doing like children's covers of like cartoon theme songs and turning them metal. That's kind of the shtick or the theme of my channel. I like turning children's easy listening music into something brutal and heavy. It's fun. What songs do you know? To be honest, I don't know any songs anymore. I used to be in a System of a Down tribute band, and we did a bunch of rock covers. We did the whole Toxicity album, and then we did random stuff from like Metallica, Megadeth, Iron Maiden, a bunch of like 80s rock bands. I've learned some Korn songs before, Lamb of God, some Death Clock. But again, those are all out of my mind. Those have been a few years since I did that. And I play so many other musical instruments. And I really try to focus on recording. Like, I'm all about like, boom, record the next one, boom, record the next one. So it doesn't give me a lot of time to like, learn the songs. Let's see, what else do we got there? Sleeping with Sirens? I don't know it. Camptown Races? Oh, what, let me see if I can do Camptown Races, just because I know. Yeah, is that Camptown Races? You'll have to let me know. I think that's Camptown Races. I'll do it one more time. There's something out of tune there. It's probably the third string? That's better. Yep. Sweet. It was a little out of tune. Let's do the Camptown Races again, but in tune this time. That's all you get right now. Let's work on some riffs. We're gonna do some riffs. Into the fire, deep. Into the fire, Deep Purple. I am actually in a Deep Purple tribute band with my parents, and we don't play that one. I don't know Into the Fire. We do a lot of Purple though, but we don't do that one. I don't know that one. Oh, I'm gonna try to turn up the camera a little bit. Let's see, where's the very, oh, that's the edge. Okay, we're good right there. Yeah, this is a good, so that was a riff right there. I would say so. When did you escape from Korn? I haven't escaped from Korn, really, I'm just here in the basement. The Monkey and Jonathan, they keep me locked up in the corner. Sometimes I come out as a stunt double. Sometimes when, JD's do a little twist, you do what you're doing. Little riff right there. This is another little special thing to let you guys in on. This is the first Steal This Riffs recording or streaming I've done with not playing a dropped tuned guitar. This right here, this is probably one of my favorite guitars. It's the DBZ guitar. I've never heard of a DBZ guitar before I got this guy. He plays so good, but it's in standard tuning. That's very important because I don't play standard very often. I'm always drop tuned to something. Drop C, drop A, double drop E. I'm dropping all over the place. Yeah. Right on. Okay, let's come up with something. Maybe I'll start off palm muting that. Just like really quick tremolo chord picking. Oh, maybe just a chromatic. I kind of like that too. Try that again. Yeah, that was a fun little chromatic riff. You mentioned Korn, and Korn loves to throw chromatic stuff into their music, so I had to throw a little chromatic in there. You know, another thing Korn loves to do, they call it the Korn chord, super dissonant. One of my favorite nasty chords out there. Okay, I kind of like where we're going with that. Alice in Chains sounds like System of a Down. Hey yo, sup Steam Santa Andy. I Laden sounds like System of a Down. I love me some System. I don't know if you were here earlier when I said I was in a System of a Down tribute band. We learned the whole Toxicity album back to back. We stole some from Steal This album as well. Stole some? We played some from Steal This album as well. I love System of a Down. System of a Down is so fun. For you, Abanish Shetri, hello! Unfortunately not doing requests, and I don't know any Alice in Chains. You could request stuff for like me to turn metal. I don't necessarily, for like a YouTube video, not necessarily the stream, because we're just recording riffs today. We're just making up brand new stuff. Some new vibrations. Okay, let me do that Korn riff I was just doing a second ago with that super dissonant chord. Can you play Monuments? The Exit? I don't even know what song that is. I don't even know who does Monuments. You'll have to let me know. Hi, Julian. Hi, Julian Ostrom. Thank you for joining the stream. Welcome to the stream. We're here streaming Steal This Riffs, where I'm playing guitar and coming up with the riffs on the spot for you to steal. These are all going to be turned into little vertical shorts to be uploaded on YouTube later. So if you're seeing this here now, you just might see it again later, especially if you hear something you like, you're gonna be like, whoa, I'm glad that was streamed. I was glad I was there to see it. Here we go. Let's see. Toxicity, please. Oh. Yep. Woo! I remembered some! Wow, I'm kind of impressed. I haven't played Toxicity in years. But I remember that much. That's all I get. I'm not even tuned to drop C. System plays in drop C. This is a standard tuned guitar. But you get a little taste of that. I'll do it one more time. Boom. Ba-da-ba-da-boom. Bow, bow, bow. It's fun to play on the drums too, that intro roll going all over the place. Ah, so fun to play. System's so fun. Korn, yes, bounce. Bounce. Oh, I keep on getting sidetracked by all your guys' beautiful requests. Bounce. again, I'm not tuned right. Start off with it. Bounce, pogo, pogo, pogo. Bounce, pogo, pogo, pogo. Hard to bounce and play. Woo! You guys are inspiring me to have like a streaming session where I just like play System of a Down and Korn songs, which I could do. I could definitely do that sometime. I love me some Korn and some System. They are like my favorite band, so good on you guys for like mentioning those. Let's see. The Exile. It's a band, actually, Monuments. Check them out, brother. You will love it. Oh, okay, so Monuments is a band. I'm also a professional guitarist. Sweet. You got any stuff up on your YouTube? I might have to go check that out later if you do. And I will try to remember checking out the Monuments as well. She had so many friends, but just one pogo stick. But just one pogo stick. You know it. You know it. Okay, I'm gonna do that before I forget it. I'm trying to keep the riffs that I'm starting to do in my mind, but then I get sidetracked. So I'm gonna do that one Korn riff. I'm gonna call it the Korn riff because it has that nasty chord. Yeah, that was a fun one. I like that. All right. So that'll be labeled that down as a riff. Let's see what else we can do here. Yeah, just something like that. Yeah. That's good. Nickelback, Far Away, please, brother. I used to listen to Nickelback. I never learned any Nickelback songs though. I don't know that one. I'm sorry. Far Away, Nickelback. But Nickelback's like not too hard. Maybe I can make another day out of playing some Nickelback too. But for now, I'm gonna have to say I don't know that one. Sorry. See, this riff would be a lot easier with the drop tuning. Anytime you gotta like go back to that open E, it just makes it so easier because then you don't have to like bring your hand down there. So now I have to like. If I was playing drop tune, I could just go. Okay, so what I can do is I could just do the open note instead of, sorry, a single string instead of a chord. Instead of, I could just do, and that'll save me from having to jump down there so quick. So I can go. Whoops. Try that a few more times. That first one was pretty all right. Yeah, one of those work. All right. Cemetery Gates Pantera. I've never actually learned any Pantera songs. I'm sorry. I'm also so sorry about that. I'm so sorry I don't know any Pantera. What if I should die? You don't know the chances. I'm so blind. It's the start of it. We need the sub drop. Boo, boo, boo. Boo. Are you ready? It doesn't have the same feel. One, on a standard guitar that's not tuned down to A, and two, one that's, well, I don't really have an excuse because they don't play drop tune, but I would play that riff in a drop tune because there's a lot of just... There's a lot of chord changes, which, I mean, whatever. I guess I gotta learn how to do those chord changes faster. Tisk, 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 tisk. I know. Coheed? Sorry, James. I do not. We used to play a Coheed song. I don't remember. Oh, Welcome Home. I used to know Welcome Home at one point. That's not today. That's not today. You gotta hit the guitar. Ben! Why on earth? Ben! Why would I hit the guitar? This is my favorite guitar. I would never do such a thing! Watch yourself, Ben. This is my baby. Hit the guitar. Who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? All right, we're recording riffs here. We're not hitting guitars. That was a silly comment. Trying to go over the top here. Let's go ahead and... Or biscuit? Oh, some biscuit! Let's see, what was it? Just one of those days! We don't want to wake up! Everything is sucky! I know, kind of like that intro riff a little bit. Goes to that tritone. Very, very good. You play, let's see, the Exile says make it drop D and gent on. Let's headbang. Yes, I could just drop D. That's true. That's true, Exile. I could just drop this baby. Looking like Brian Head Welsh. You know what? I'll take it. I don't think I have as big as a head as Brian does. I don't think I'm as tall as Brian is either. But I got the dreads. That's one step. He doesn't have this either. You see this? This is signature. This is signature. These two right here. This isn't a Brian Head Welsh thing. No. You need to reevaluate. You were close. You were real close. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I like your style, the Exile. I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah. We're gonna drop it. Yeah, the drop just brings it out. Okay, another drop riff, shall we? I should do something up on the A string so it really benefits. Let's do that. $12, $13, $1, $3, $1, $4, $12. Oh, are you giving me some tips, some frettage to play? We got 12, 13, 1. I don't know the timing of what you're saying. I'm just going off the numbers. Is that it? Okay, 12, 13, 1, 3, 4. Yeah, I love 1, 3, 4. It's the darkest intervals there are. Start. Well. Oh, it was fun. Right on. I nailed it. Yeah! Hey, that's what I like to hear. Yeah, okay. Kind of reminds me a bit of a Lamb of God song, but change it up a little bit. Let's see what we're saying here. Let's see. You can add more filler below 12, 13. Okay. And then just one guitar player. How do you mean? Oh, I don't know what he's saying. Oh, I didn't even see that. Who want to join my band, Temple of Static? I need a drummer. Oh, you're looking for a band. I hope you find a band. Get your band together, my good sir. It's always good to play with other people, even though I rarely do it. That's okay. I do it once a week. That's not true. Okay. Yeah! Everybody else has just been mean to you. Why they're mean to you? Well, it sucks when people are mean to you. You gotta ignore it, unfortunately. Some people are cranky, some people are mean, some people are not nice. You just can't dig into those feelings too much because you can't control other people. It's hard to control your own feelings enough, and trying to control someone else, it ain't happening. Okay. What was I doing before? Oh, that's right. close. Okay. The Exile. I don't know how to say. I joined a band as a drummer, but I live in England. Yeah, you gotta make sure you're in the right place. If one person's in England and the other's in America, someone's gonna be having to fly back and forth every other weekend for band practice, and that could be tough. Gotta keep that into consideration for sure. Let's give our brother a nice riff. If only I could send some tabs. You could. You could. I mean, you could find me on social media somewhere and feel free to send it to me that way. Or you could comment it. I don't know what your tab format is. I mean, obviously you just wrote out some numbers right there, but then there's also things like Guitar Pro, which I love to use, by the way. If you haven't used Guitar Pro and you're a guitarist and you're trying to learn how to play a song, highly recommend you do that. They have some awesome features in their tab software. You could slow down songs, you could loop parts, you can have the parts that you're looping, trying to learn, start out at a low speed and go up to a higher speed over time. It's a great learning tool. I love Guitar Pro. I use it with all my students. Well, guitar and bass students, I should say. Not piano students. Tabs aren't too useful when it comes to piano. Okay, let's see here. Oh, that's right. I wanted to try to get that Lamb of God riff down, but there's a couple issues. It's really hard to get up to this fret 16 really fast after I go down to the low. I can do it though. See, I missed it that time. Oh, that's way easier. Once again, drop saves the day. Well, especially with the lower riff. That open chord I'm doing right there, there's no way I'd be able to hit that open chord when I'm up here doing this. That one right there, yeah. So I was gonna go over to the A string and do this, but I can just stick right here on the 12th fret on the E string and play the same thing. I don't even have to move my hands. How nice is that? I'll tell you how nice it is. Let me get up close to the camera. We're getting up and close and personal. Anytime on the guitar where you can play a part where you don't have to move your hands so far, I say take it. Save that energy. Yes. Thank you, Ayalele. I'm glad you're thinking it sounding good. And just one guitar player, thank you. I am a cool dude. Here, take some of my energy. Just sending it to you through the camera. Here, let me shoot it to you with the guitar too. Yes, it's taking the energy. It's taking it all. I love this. You guys are so interactive. It's so talkative. Sometimes I come into these streams and there's like no one there, which it's okay. It is what it is. I'm using this for short form vertical content that I'm going to be posting later too. But this is really fun being able to interact with people. This is great. It's great. Do this more often. Hey, do you mind dropping me a follow? I'll try to remember when I'm done. I can't do it right now, but yeah, sure. Everyone follow! Everyone follow just one guitar player! Yes, he feels the energy coming through his body! Yes, it's so strong! Yes! The Exile. Oh, we got some more tabs! The Exile's gonna write the riffs for us. Here we go. I am perfectly okay with that. I'm gonna take it slow here for a minute just to learn the numbers of the frets, and then I'll figure out some sort of timing and rhythm I want to do with it. But let's start off with this. Okay, here you go, Walk With Me. Oh, it's Walk With Me in Hell. Oh, you know what? I used to play Walk With Me in Hell. I used to play the guitar and sing Walk With Me in Hell. I love Lamb of God, Walk With Me in Hell. Good song. Let's see, so that's the rhythm part. See if I can remember, this is a tough riff to... Yeah, I don't remember the next part. The next part's hard. I remember that main little riff though. Whoops. That's what it is. Somewhere in there, somewhere along the vicinity, I was getting it close, sort of, a little bit, maybe, hopefully. I know I got that first part right. Yeah, Lamb of God is good. Let's see. Andrea Mix says, why Dorian mode when low Korean has the exact same notes? Why would it matter? I can't tell you. I do know Dorian, but I don't know the South Korean, low South Korean. Is that what the mode is called? South Korean, low South Korean? I've not heard that before. If I remember correctly, this is Dorian starting on A. Wait, let me start over here. Oh. Give me a second here. The door opened. That's mysterious. It's letting in some light. I don't like that. Be right back. It's kind of windy out there. The wind must have blown open the door. Do you know Walk by Pantera? I don't know any Pantera. Sorry, Eileen. See, Just One Guitar Player. Do you know In the End by Linkin Park? If not, I'll send over some tabs. I can't click on any links, but if you want to throw some zeros and ones and numbers up there. I love Linkin Park too growing up. That was actually kind of my introduction to the metal scene. Back before I really listened to music in high school, I just listened to my parents' stuff and whatever they did, but I didn't really know what I liked, and I wasn't like super into music. But then came Linkin Park, System of a Down, and Korn, and those were like my trio of being introduced to like harder music. So yeah, I love me some LP. I don't know any Alice in Chains. You look like the Rage Against the Machine guy. Wow, thank ya! I don't know. I think he has dreads too. Yeah, definitely helps the look. Locrian is a beautifully disgusting mode. Oh, we were talking about Dorian, so let me jump on that real quick. So I'm pretty sure this is Dorian. I think that's Dorian. Hopefully I'm right. But yeah, Linkin Park is. I mean, Linkin Park metal, whatever. That's on you. They're obviously not like super hard, brutal death metal, growling voice, or doing that kind of thing. But Chester does let out some pretty good screams, and they got some pretty hard guitar riffs. They talk about some pretty dark stuff too. I mean, it's pretty freaking metal. I think it's metal. They have the rap element too, which is probably makes metalheads angry. I used to be an adamant hater against rap, which is kind of weird since Linkin Park had the rap element to it. But I still love me some Linkin Park. Chester was the best part of the group. Chester was the man. Eileen, shame I could never get behind a drum kit and jam with you, dude. Yeah, that'd be fun. That would be good if you're ever in the California area. Let me know. And Limp Bizkit says truthful. Well, you know what I gotta say to that? Just one of those days where you don't want to wake up and all the streamers are saying, I suck? Oh no. Hello, Project 86! Oh, you have a good name. I assume you like the band Project 86. As do I. They're kind of an underground band, sort of. I mean, they're not like, mainstream or anything. I used to love listening to Project 86. I've even been to a few of their shows. So that's cool to see the reference pop up here again. I forgot about those guys. It's been a long time since I listened to them. I have not listened to them for probably like 10 years or so. Andre Mix, that's what I'm saying. These two modes had the exact same notes, so what's the difference? Oh, so, okay, well, you know, I'm up for giving a quick little lesson. It's all the same to me. So there are 7 modes within a scale. Oh wait, no, you're just talking about, sorry, you're saying the low Korean scale. I mean, if they're the exact same notes, then there shouldn't be a difference. Scales have the same name oftentimes. Like, I love Phrygian, for example. But I love Phrygian dominant even more most of the time, where you raise that third 1, 2, you get that. And I'm pretty sure they call that Phrygian dominant. That's what it's mainly called from what I've heard. But I'm pretty sure it's also called klezmer, and I don't know what country that originates from. I think it's the Middle East or something like that. But yeah, scales have different names, so if they're the exact same notes, I say don't even worry about it. Like, it's the same notes, you're working with the same scale, it's all good. Let's see. N1AF, the truthful truth was Borland is an excellent guitarist. I don't know him. Let's see, just one guitar player. I gave the tabs. Oh, you did? I didn't see it. Oh, there they are. Okay, so yeah, okay. And I forgot what song this is for. Sorry, you'll have to forgive me. I'm scrolling here. You know, oh, In the End, that's right. Let's check it out. So we have a... See. Oh, that's right. I'm just like reading the tabs, not even trying to think of like how the song goes. Add some power chords on there. Why not? Ooh, my 4th string sounds like it's out of tune again. That's no good. Hold on 1 moment. I'll be right back, I promise. Yeah. In my back, or it's really short. I don't know, I got a lot of people on the stream. I'm back. I gotta find my microphone now. Okay, sorry about that. I have returned. Having a little internet emergency. I feel like I might be sucking up all the bandwidth because I am simultaneously uploading and downloading, watching my video. I need to come up with a better way so I can see the comments without having to wreck the internet. But that's okay. Well, we did our Linkin Park. Modes are over a chord, right? Oh, I need to come back and let's see here. Look at some of these comments. Let's see. Andre Mix, Fridge is the same notes as Dorian, just starting in a different place, so why would it matter? Ah, I'm glad you asked that, Andrea. Andrea, is that what it is? Yeah, Andrea. Let me tune up my more 4th string. Cool, okay. So where you're starting in the scale is super important because where you start is like the home base. It's your root, it's where you always resolve to, it's where you come back. So whatever mode you're playing in has a very distinct sound to it, even though they're the same notes. There are 7 modes because the scale typically has 7 notes. So if you just start on a different spot within the mode, you're gonna be changing the distance between intervals, and that root note where you go back to is gonna sound completely different. So for example, I'll just play something in major real quick. On A, just on A, I'm just gonna use just a little riff on major. Get a feel for it. Right? So now if I play Phrygian, which would be the 5th mode of that, so I'm gonna play Phrygian in A now. That didn't sound like Phrygian at all. And you know what? I apologize. I'm in drop tuning. That major one wasn't right either. So here's what we're gonna do. Forget everything I just said in the past like 2 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and do that test again. And I'm just gonna start on D. How about that? We're gonna do D major. That sounds better. That's major. Get a feel for it. Okay, now let's do Phrygian in D. So that is, they have very distinct sounds. I was kind of playing the same rhythm and trying to do the same intervals, but again, just starting from the different spot is gonna give it the different sound completely. And Phrygian gives it that really ethnic sound, often dark sounds, like most metal uses Phrygian. If you're not using Phrygian, you got a problem. And of course, Phrygian dominant is the best. Although it's fun to incorporate regular Phrygian into Phrygian dominant as well, which our friend Exile earlier, you mentioned it to me. You actually did that as well. You said to use the open, or sorry, 1, 3, and 4. 1, there's an open, 1, 3, 4. That's how I see it. You're using both Phrygian and Phrygian dominant. Phrygian would just not have the 4, it would have open, 1, 3. But Phrygian dominant has the 4, so it would be open, 1, 4. But you can also incorporate both of them. You can have the 3 and the 4 in there. So that's kind of the defining difference. So let's try that with a Phrygian and a Phrygian dominant kind of both. Heavy. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, that's right, I'm in drop. Ooh, that's nasty. So I took that idea of doing the starting on your root, 1, 3, and 4, and I turned them all into those nasty chord chords, those dissonant chord chords. Okay, let's do that. I like that a lot. It was so gross. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna take a look at these comments here. Let's see here. Yes, thank you, Just One Guitar Player. I'm glad I could learn that Linkin Park riff. That was so cool. And then let's see here. Mr. Crowley says, Nicola, I don't know Mr. Crowley, I'm sorry. I had Mr. Crowley in my head for like 3 or 4 days. Like it wouldn't leave my head right after Ozzy died. And I don't listen to Ozzy. Like Ozzy is not one of the type of music that I listen to, even though I play a lot of his music on the drums. I don't really know anything on the guitar. But yeah, I was thinking about doing like a heavy metal version of Mr. Crowley. You'll have to let me know what you think about that. Or would that just be like ruining it? Let's see. Intervals says fine weather. Yes, love me some intervals. Lightning RL. Play Living on a Prayer by by Bon Jovi. I don't know that one. I'm sorry. Andrea, I guess we're still missing the point here. If you're in a major, that means Fran is an E Fran. What's Fran? Although it's still the same note as major, so why would it matter? I don't know what Fran is. I think that might have been a typo. Hey, Just One Guitar Player says, hey man, I'm gonna head out. I'm trying to look for band members. Glad I could teach you the song and some whatnot. Thank you, One Guitar Player, for sticking around. I appreciate it all to heck. Andrea says E-Fridge. Oh, you're correcting yourself. Lightning RL said hi. Hello, Lightning. Can I wave? Can I like press the wave button? No, I can't do that. There's like a little hand. Maybe that's just a suggestion for me to like physically say hello, which I did. So hello. Try to build a prison. Oh yeah. That's what it is. Okay. I used to be in a System of a Down tribute band. Played Toxicity album from start to back. We played some Steal This album. I love System of a Down. But it's been a while since I played them. And I'm not in drop C, so it does sound a little weird being in drop D, but that's okay. Let's see. If you're in the fridge, whoops, oh, come back. If you're in the fridge, then that just means you're a major, so I don't understand what the difference would be. Klezmer is a musical tradition, not a scale. Oh, Grumble Braids has come into the chat. Thank you, Grumble Braids, for clarifying what klezmer is. I thought klezmer was a scale because on the iPad we can choose what scale we want to use and it locks it into that scale. So I thought they were just scales you could choose, but apparently klezmer is a musical tradition, not a scale. See, Darren is so underrated. Yeah, Darren's a crazy guy. He's cool. See, Seda Andre says, wow, Jack de la Roy. I don't know that word. Toxicity in my top albums. All right. Gunnar Marks, Darren Oops. Oh, you misspelled it. Okay. Akil Ida says, are you monkey? You know what? I am monkey. I am. I'm glad you could join, this. Taking a little break from Korn. Just thought I would start live streaming, got to pay the bills somehow. The shows aren't doing it. So here we are. Toxicity is my top album, says Fine Weather. Yep, I would have to agree with you. Toxicity is up there for me as well. Let's see. And then let's see. Emily. Oh, Emily's back. Welcome back. Saida Andre says Rage Against the Machine. I don't know any Rage Against the Machine, unfortunately. The Exile. I will give you simple gent riff, just with zeros only. You know what? I'll take this challenge. So we have open. That's tough. Oh, that's tough. But that's what gent is. It's all technical. I gotta get low because my phone's down here. So open. That's tough, my friend. Let's see, Gunnar Marks, did you see the Gunnar at Sewed Corn MetLife Stadium show? Dude got knocked out. No, I did not. I did not see that. I assume that happened at one of with the Aftershocks. Oh wait, MetLife Stadium show? I'm not even... That happened a little while ago, right? Yeah, I think that when Korn and System were playing. That was a little bit ago. I did not see that. So, let's try this gent riff again. That triplet there at the end. Open, two, open, open, Open. Woo! I don't know how to time that. Just a bunch of opens. Max says hi. Hello, Max. Welcome to the party. We're here having fun doing it. Okay, I think I'm gonna do one more riff for you guys. I gotta come up with something, and then I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna head out. It's been so much fun today, so much fun. Let's do one last riff for the road. Maybe I'll do something, I don't know. Something more melodic. I haven't done really too much melodic stuff. I focused a lot on like heavy rhythm, hard-hitting stuff. So maybe I'll do some like kind of melody stuff going on here. Okay, getting somewhere with it. Emily says, oh my God, it's Transfly. Transfly, what's that? Time to get an Apex, my bro, you nailed it. Well, you got, thank you, Just713. I don't know what an Apex is. Is that an amp? I feel silly asking this. It feels like you're saying this like it's something I should know because you're saying it's time for me to get it because I deserve it because I'm doing it right or something. I don't know. What's an Apex? Isn't it? It sounds like an amp. That's my guess. You let me know if it's an amp or if I guessed wrong. I want an Axe Effects. That's what I saw that in my mind. Just A effect. Oh wait, is that what you said? Apex. Yeah. Apex's Monkey's guitar. Oh, it's his guitar. Yes. The profile pic. I do want one of those. I do. I have a 7-string, but it's no Apex. All right, everyone. It's been so much fun today. Thank you all for showing up, hanging around, talking, chatting with everyone, chatting with me, giving me suggestions, making the vibe just general, just great. This has been fantastic once again. I'm gonna head off the screen. I'm gonna let the stream end with me off the frame because I don't know how long it takes for the stream to end without me like cutting off what I'm saying right now. So I'm just gonna leave a little empty room. Thank you everyone, once again. Catch you next time. Stick around, we're gonna see some of these riffs, well, most of these riffs pop up on the Shorts algorithm here very shortly.